Now let's start with Kung Fu Panda 3. We know the first two have been a huge success. What is your prediction of box office of the third one?
Well, I don't want to jinx the prediction and say something wrong that'll only cause us bad energy. But I think that this story is really, really interesting. I have very high optimism that this film will do very, very well, better than the other two.
Now let's talk about China's movie market. We're still looking at great potential here. What is your take on the outlook of this market?
I just don't know when it's going to slow down. You know, the percentage degree of increase year to year is so huge. It's crazy. I think it's going to catch up to the U.S. within 5 years at the most.
Your long-term goal here with this based in Shanghai, do you wish to penetrate more deeply into the Chinese market, or you wanted to attract a bigger global audience from an Oriental perspective?
It's not or, it's both. Our plan is to penetrate the Chinese market and really create stories that tell of the Chinese spirit, that tell of the Chinese history, tell of the Chinese traditions, but in a way that is enjoyable and interesting to the rest of the world. We're the first company to come here to China with a different strategy, and our strategy is to make Chinese films. I think most of the other entertainment companies in the U.S. are here to exploit their own films.
How would you differentiate yourself from your competitors?
Because our stories will all be about the Chinese elements. That's how we'll differentiate.
Is animation movies taking up the biggest part of your business strategy?
It isn't. It is a big piece, but I wouldn't say it's the biggest. And certainly animation is going to be a cornerstone of Oriental Dreamworks because of Dreamworks Animation's involvement into the company. We have live action going. We are now looking at television as a big area that we have interest in, and we're looking at mobile and internet.
More and more people are going for the small screens for entertainment nowadays. Would you worry that they might steal audience away from the big screens?
I haven't seen that yet. I've only seen the increase of ticket sales go up by large percentages. So I don't think that anything is going to slow down in the theaters, and I think that both areas will grow.
Maybe a Kung Fu Panda version of Super Mario in the future.
We're definitely going to get games and some internet content.
In one hand, technology improves every day, but on the other hand, the quality needs to get better every day. So which way is the cost going bigger or smaller?
Well, that's the challenge. It should come down just by the effort put out by us in terms of looking at either tools that require less people to hit the same quality level and process level, or the speed of the equipment to process the images that we're creating. So hopefully both happens and both at least balances out the cost, but we're hoping that it will decrease the cost.